What's up, everyone? This is t-dyno bringing you a Fire Emblem figure review today. With us we have Miss Tharja from Fire Emblem Awakened for the 3DS game, otherwise known as Tharja or Sallya from the Japanese version of the Fire Emblem game. So you can call her, by those three names, Tharja, or Sallya. So yeah, whichever one you prefer. So I decided to pick up this figure because of, that ass that is like staring right in front of us. That ass is just perfectly well shaped and it looks really toned and just, oh god, this just, here, I'll zoom in so you can look at just a preview of this ass. Holy shit. Who knew she was hiding such a nice ass, such a beautiful ass. I'm speechless. Alright, I decided to get this figure because I played Fire Emblem like constantly when I got my 3DS, and I have to say that the game is a fucking masterpiece. Like, I was a fan of the first Fire Emblem game that came out like a long time ago for the original Game Boy Advance, but I didn't play any other Fire Emblem after that because I didn't have a GameCube or there wasn't any Fire Emblem games out there in North America. However, I picked up that Awakening game and I called it Waifu Emblem and was like, whoa, this game is amazing. It's, all jokes aside, even though the fucking dating sim, like the mini dating sim in there is really good, the game has really good mechanics and it's fucking amazing. It's a great game. I recommend you get it. And of course, Tharja is one of the characters that you can marry in the game. If you know her or you get to marry her in the game. She is kind of a lunatic or kind of crazy, stalkerish kind of type, but she does it in like, it's a good deed. It's like she does it because she loves the main character, which is you, the main unit. So it's all good. All right, let's just start with the figure review. I've rambled off enough. Let's start with the front box. As you can see, Max Factory, Good Smile Company. And there is the sticker of authenticity on the top left, and it's by Nintendo. It says Nintendo on it, so it is an official figure. Alright, now as we move down, you see there's like a weird shaped front window. I can't exactly be sure of what it is. It's just really shaped, weirdly shaped. And the color theme fits her. It's soft purple, light blue, really dark because she's a dark mage. So yep, as you can see, Sallya, her Japanese name instead of Tharja. 1/7 scale painted figure sculpted by Shining Wizard. What the fuck? I just saw that. Okay. Alright, let's turn to the right side. Here's the right side of the box, and you get a really good look at her face, and holy crap, the details on that's amazing. Painted fingernails, eyes look good, nose looks good, mouth looks good. Boobies look great. Of course, there's a side view of that ass. Some books. Sallya, her Japanese name. And yeah, let's turn to the back. Here is the back side. Sallya, 1/7 scale painted figure, sculpted by Shining Wizard. What's that say? Sawatika? Okay. Alright. And whoa. More shots. Some voluptuous ass. It's a nice pizza ass. And of course, you have some skulls here because she likes to put curses on people. That's the type of person that Tharja is. And of course, disclaimers and another sticker of authenticity right below. Alright, let's head to the final side. And there is a preview of Tharja's ass right here. God, this figure is so good. It's so great. I haven't even opened it yet, but I'm fucking enjoying it so far. Alright. Now, I guess I'll show you guys the top real quick, so bear with me. Here's the top. And there you have it. That is the entire box. Alright, now I'm gonna open Miss Tharja up and play with her for a bit and then show you guys what she looks like. Okay, everyone, here is Tharja outside of her box, and I gotta say, just oomph. That's all, man. UNNF, oomph. That's all I have to say. This figure is magnificent. Like, I can't even begin to express how happy I am with this figure, and It's just so good. It's so good. Alright, yeah, I'm kind of speechless, to be honest. But yeah, it's a 1/7 scale figure, of course, like previously stated. This particular figure, Tharja, is like really all black, and it's really dark colors for this figure. So it's kind of hard to see, even with the light on, like shining on her. It's really kind of hard to see her overall look, and to actually like differentiate each color, because like the stack of books, they're like green, purple, and mostly like dark colors, so you really can't see the books either. But yeah, this particular pose is it's pretty good. For scientific reasons, I observed it carefully, and I must say it's I don't know, it's kind of out of character a little bit, because I don't remember her actually being a sexual person. I know she's a little bit kind of crazy in the head, but other than that, I don't actually remember her like being sexual or anything along those lines. But then again, you know, it is a really sexy ass female, and of course, if you want money, you gotta put her in a sexual pose. Of course, you know, Good Small Company is laughing their asses off rolling around with my money right now, so makes perfect sense. Okay, let's move forward. So here is Tharja's face. Let me get a good angle of it. The face is really pretty cute. It's pretty cute. Not much you can see, because her hair is primarily taken like a huge portion of her head. Her hair is pretty much the entire head, except for that, like, except for her face and her eyes, nose, and lips. Oh, eyes, nose, lips, Taeyeon, let's go. Yeah, it's simple. I really like the nose and like the lips. It's really simple. Of course, as I mentioned earlier, or if I didn't, her fingernails are black, which is a really nice detail that Good Smile Company and Max Factory have added to this figure. Now moving down, you can see like some different variations of her, you know, different details of her attire. Like, she's dressed overall in some kind of, I actually have no idea what to call it. It's like a stocking type material, maybe. It's like all over her body, and maybe she's wearing a bra and some panties. I'm not sure. Like, I don't know what to call the material. It's pretty weird. I don't know what to call it, but that's what she's dressed in. And she has a cape, of course. Now let's move down a bit. As you can see, it's a stack of books you can lean Miss Tharja on. Her cape, some gold shoes, of course. It looks really nice, and of course it comes with a red skull. Because she is a dark magician, she used the dark arts against, you know, whoever is up against her army. So she's a dark magician, but fighting for the side of good. If you recruit her, though. That's if you recruit her and you don't kill her in the game. Alright, let's move to a different angle, shall we? Okay. Now here's this angle right here. Tharja has blackish hair, but it might kind of look purplish in the video, but pretty sure she has black hair. It's like really black, dark, purplish kind of looking in this frame. Okay, some random gold bracelets, gold gold linings. And the books are stacked really nicely. Look at the books. Look really nice. And there's the table that holds all the books, and yeah, nothing special. Alright, now let's head to this angle right here. Now the hair, of course, is done really well. Of course, as it should be. Look, all the details that is put into the hair. It's flowing in the wind, kind-of-ish. It kind of gives off that vibe. And then you see the cape, which is really long and decorated really nicely. It's a blue cape. It hits the ground right there. And yeah, that's it. That's it. Let's head to the final side of this figure, of course. The money shot of the figure. The ass, of course. Here is the ass. You know, I can't do a video review without, you know, showing you guys some ass or some boobies. You know, that's how things usually roll on this channel. It's It's common in my videos. Alright, moving down. This is probably part of her cape or part of her dress. The red piece right here, as you can see. And yeah, that's it. Nothing else. Alright. Now let's move her back to her original position. And I'll talk a bit about Tharja right now. Okay, particularly for this figure, it's not bad. It's really nice. It's pretty much a fan service. You know, the pose is nice, the costume's nice, the character is a badass, and it doesn't really come with much accessories, so it's really simple. It only comes with the books on the stand, the red skull, and this particular piece right here. You can see it here. Let me focus for you guys. This piece right here, which goes around her neck. You can actually take off her cape and actually, you know, put the gold piece on and just pose her without the cape. Which brings me to a point. On this base, particularly the purple base right here, if you look carefully at that foot right there, it doesn't actually hit the ground, and it does kind of bother me a little bit because, you know, I want it to hit the ground. You know, I want it to hit the ground, and it's not hitting the ground, so it's a little bit bothersome. I think it's particularly because of the cape and because of the books. So just a little flaw, a little flaw, not that much of a big deal. However, if you do pose her without the base, then, you know, it won't be a problem. Without the base and of course without the cape, it'll be pretty neat, pretty stable. So she'll have like a flat surface and it'll look completely normal. Alright, I'm sorry about that, guys. I had to tell my dog to be quiet for a minute because she was making too much noise. However, you know, I'm gonna redo this again, restate my thoughts. Like I said earlier, Tharja, simple figure, but the foot is a little bit of a problem. However, if you do remove her head, which is this part right here, it's really easy, you just take it off. You take off the cape, you know, through that process, and then you actually put this piece on, and she doesn't have to wear the cape in order to look sexy as fuck. So, yeah. Alright, I'm sorry this figure review really wasn't that informative. I really don't have much to actually, you know, say, because it's just a straightforward, sexy ass figure. Like, yeah, but it's a little bit surprising though, because Tharja is one of those characters where I wouldn't expect to get a figure from, because she's kind of, you know, cuckoo in the head, but she's badass in her own way. You can actually marry her off to the avatar or your unit, and you guys will have a child named Morgan, I believe. And she's a bit crazy. Oh, she also has a daughter, the archer, Noire, I think her name is, N-O-I-R-E, Noile, I believe that's how I pronounce her name. That girl is sexy as fuck too, but she kind of has like outbreaks like Tharja. It's kind of crazy, so the craziness does kind of run in the family, I mean. So yeah, it's Tharja's an interesting character. Yeah, that's it for this figure review. I really don't have much to say for this figure, except that it's sexy as fuck. That's all. Plus, I'm really picking this up because I'm a really huge fan of that Fire Emblem Awakening game. It's a really good game. If you haven't played it, I suggest you play it. You can play as a male or a female, and you can, you know, marry them off to whoever you want. If you're a male, you can marry Lucina, you can marry Tharja, you can marry, I don't know, Cordelia, whoever the fuck you want. And if you're a female, you can actually marry Chrom. So, it's really interesting how the game works out. It's a masterful game. I recommend you guys play it. And of course, I recommend you guys pick up this figure simply for just being so fucking sexy. It's just... it's because of that ass, that's all. It's that ass. Alright, thanks for watching, everyone. I'm sorry for the long rants and the long, useless, you know, talks. I'm not lots of words. But yeah, like this video, comment on it, let me know what you just think, and of course subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Sayonara.